Welcome back, everyone. I've been in New Zealand for a week. Definitely been a tourist checking out super popular spots in Auckland. I did have 3 separate videos planned out, but my audio was just so bad. Lucky for you, I am just going to make a little highlight reel of all the best spots that I've been able to get on camera so far. I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. Number 1, Mount Eden. Now, Mount Eden is definitely a must-see when you're in Auckland. The summit is 196 meters high and it will take 10 to 20 minutes to walk up. It does say an hour online, but it has a pretty decent incline, but it's very short and sweet. It's not that I'm in pain, it's just that my calves are on fire. Just breathe. That's the key. Breathe. Mount Eden is the highest volcano in Auckland, and the last eruption was around 15,000 years ago. Big crater, eh? Too bad there's no snow. We could grab a couple brewskis, maybe go down a toboggan, have a nice little fire down there, warm up. There are multiple spots to grab views of the city skyline, other volcanoes in the area, and this mountain ridge to the west. We've been up here twice already, one at 2 o'clock in the afternoon under that hot summer sun where I was sweating profusely. Damn fish and chips. Thought I was doing really good. I figured out, got to the parking lot. This is where people start. And then once it's sunset. Coming back for a sunset was definitely more enjoyable because it cools down quite a bit here in the evening. It definitely gets busy at sunset. A lot of people are there to enjoy a snack, a beer, or wine. I don't believe that you are allowed to drink there, but it was happening, and I think that if you're not an idiot about it, no one really cares too much. So don't skip on Mount Eden. It's probably been the best free thing for us to experience so far here in Auckland. Number 2 is the Auckland Sky Tower. The Auckland Sky Tower is a lot larger than any other building downtown, and it's visible from so many areas around the city. Kind of reminds me of being in Toronto and constantly seeing the CN Tower just in between streets, just like, oh shit, there it is. Constructed in 1997, this 328-meter high tower stands 4 meters taller than the Eiffel Tower and is the second largest structure in the Southern Hemisphere. The tower has 3 circular public observation levels, the sky deck, the main observation level, and the Sky Cafe, each of which you can get a full 360-degree view of Auckland. We did not go to the Sky Cafe, so unfortunately I can't really comment on any of the food or drinks that are available there. I heard that it's a really cool thing to do and maybe around $100 per person. But we did go up for sunset even though the Sky Tower closed like 5 minutes before the sunset behind a mountain peak. It was pretty busy, but we were able to find a space and look at the amazing views of the city, Mount Eden, Rangitoto Island, the Harbour Bridge. Auckland is known as the city of sails, so it was really awesome to see just how many sailboats that there are in the Auckland Harbour while getting a view of the Harbour Bridge as well. In terms of pricing, we found this experience more than affordable. I think it was an adult double pass that we booked online. That was 60 New Zealand dollars, so $30 each. For the more adventurous type, the tower also offers a sky jump where you leap off the 192-meter high deck for $235 and a skywalk where you get harnessed up, walk around the observation deck, and I think that starts at $160. We'll see if I can get enough courage to do one of those before we leave Auckland, but I don't know, it's pretty high up there. Number 3, I gotta talk about the beer that is in Auckland. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I really like beer. This channel was called Beyond the Brew because I love making videos about beer and checking out local craft breweries, so I will definitely be making more content on the different breweries around Auckland. But here's a little sneak peek on 2 breweries so far that we've seen in Auckland. Number 1, Urbanaut Brewing. We hit these guys up the second day that we were here and were pleasantly surprised by the quality of the craft beer. Extremely delicious. I've noticed a lot of tropical hazy beers along with lighter, kind of more low-carb beer options. Everyone's pretty fit here, so that kind of makes sense. Not to say that there isn't strong ones available. I think they had 2 that were over 7%. We will see more of Urbanaut in another video because there's been quite a few people telling me that I gotta go back. I gotta try their burger. I think it's called Burgernaut. They have t-shirts that say Burgernaut. Like everyone's been saying, oh my God, you gotta eat a burger there. And the other one that we went to was Brothers Brewery. So another brewery close to downtown. This place has a very unique setup with so many different seating areas inside and outside. So we got some Kumara fries to start, but I don't know, reading this menu, it's really interesting. They literally have everything. They have shared plates, barbecue meals, sandwiches, and they even have dog meals. Beef and lamb stew for $8. Pup Sunday. Bark Brew dog beer. That's just cool. This place has everything. Citrus pine notes, 5.1%. Oh my God, this is absolutely scrumptious.
Haze Styria, 4.6%. So good. So juicy. She is.
Outside of that, talking about the beer in Auckland, Asahi and Tiger beer are very popular here. Guinness, of course. Pints at a bar or restaurant will likely be around 10 to 14 New Zealand dollars. Countdown is a store that seems to be the best place so far to get groceries, and you can also purchase wine and beer there, which is really cool. Just no spirits. Bottles of wine start at around $18 New Zealand, and the craft beer is around $20 to $30 for a 6-pack of 330 milliliter cans. But so far, there's usually a brand like Monteith's or Boundary Road Brewing that have 6-packs on sale for like $13.99. So craft beer can be a little more expensive than what I'm used to paying. So far, getting beer on sale seems to be working out for me okay. So I might as well just grab one. I'm just sweating bullets here. It's so hot. Oh, there we go. Oh, beer time. Moving on to number 4, Ponsonby. So Ponsonby is a very trendy area just west of downtown Auckland. These streets are lined with different shops, patios from the bars and restaurants, and Ponsonby Central, which is a very cool, very unique indoor, outdoor, I don't want to say food court, but maybe like restaurant plaza, I guess. There's places to grab a quick bite, like a smoothie, full-on restaurants with patios and different seating areas. So for example, like you could just grab a taco and a beer and then go sit somewhere else with your friends in a patio area. It's just really cool. The views of downtown are awesome, and there's a lot of people just chilling in the Western Park there for a little picnic or maybe on their lunch break. This is definitely our type of area. We thought Auckland would be a lot more like this, and after looking at rentals in the area, it just seems like there's nothing available, so I think the locals might share the same feelings. Finally, number 5, we have the Auckland Zoo. Now, being in the Southern Hemisphere on the Pacific Rim, we definitely wanted to see the Auckland Zoo and see what cool animals they got from this part of the world. Entry was pretty reasonable. It was $24 because we live here in Auckland. I believe it's an extra $10 if you are just visiting from another country. I really like this zoo. Everything was very clean, super well organized. I got to see a kiwi in New Zealand. Now, kiwis are nocturnal animals, so I think the footage that I have isn't that great. I doubt I'll get to see another one in real life, but it's very cool to read what the zoo has been doing to help the declining population of kiwis in New Zealand for like the last 2 decades. Finally got to see a Tasmanian devil, and holy shit, are those things like ever loud. I can definitely see how they got their name. Other than that, like lions climbing trees, Asian elephants using sand as sunscreen. We got to see some cheetahs that were running around on their lunch break after she just put all the meat out. It was definitely a very lively area, and seeing spider monkeys chase each other around was just holy. They were active. That was a great way to spend an afternoon. So the first week in Auckland has been quite the adventure. We have 3 more weeks in our Airbnb here before we move on to the next one, which is Red Beach, and that is on the North Shore. So I'm gonna be making more Auckland videos. Next weekend, we are seeing a football match at Eden Park, home of the All Blacks. We will get to check out the 50,000 seat stadium, so look out for that video in the future. Subscribe for more Auckland, New Zealand content, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.